Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's at-home workout for Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. So, for today's workout, we have two different parts that encompasses what we're doing for today. We're going to start out with some single leg strength work and then move into some intervals for our sweaty portion. So, this is how it's going to work. We have 5 sets. We're going to do 10 per leg of an RDL slider. Okay, so because there is a fair amount of volume with these movements, I want you to pick a load that enables you to do all 10 per leg with good technique and without fatiguing out very soon. Okay, this might be no weight for some people. Okay? So to demonstrate the RDL slider, you're going to have both legs together about hip width apart. You're going to have weight in the opposite hand of the front foot. So what's going to happen is I'm going to lower my weight towards my front foot, and then I'm going to push my hip forward underneath my shoulder to come back up. And I'm just going to use the trail leg for balance to slide back and forth. If you don't have a surface that slides, okay, you can gradually just raise your leg off the floor slightly. You don't need it to be way up here, and that's fine. Just needs to be straight out behind you. Okay. So, keys for this, okay, we are dynamically moving the hip behind us. As we lower down, we are unlocking the knee. We are staying tucked underneath here. So if we lose that position, okay, we're going to stop before then. So if we come all the way down to our shin, okay, but now we feel like we have this really pronounced arch, okay, we're going to just stop a little sooner so we can maintain, okay, a good relationship between our hip, okay, and our low back. Then we'll switch legs, do 10 on the other side. Then we're going to move to 5 per leg of a single leg hip lift. Normally we do hip lifts on our heels. Okay, today we're going to do them on our toes. So we're going to hold one leg. We are going to lift our heel up off the floor and then press down through our toes to lift our hip. And we're going to repeat 5 times through. And so this is very taxing on the lower leg, specifically the calf. If you need to adjust, you can find a book or a stack of plates, and you can put that on the floor to give you a little bit of a deficit. So you're still on your toes, but maybe your heel, hey, is lower than your toes, or just slightly elevated versus very elevated without the books or the plates. That's fine too. If you want to start there and then end somewhere else, that's fine. After 5 per leg of the single leg hip lifts, you may then come to a sideline position where we will do side planks with a top leg march. So we're going to do 10 reps per leg. We're going to adopt the side plank position on our elbow or on our hand. We're going to stack our hips by rolling them forward, and then we're going to lift one leg off and bring our knee towards our face, and then return. Okay? The goal isn't to go as fast as possible, is to go under control. We'll do 10 reps per leg. If that position is too challenging, we can come to a modified side plank on our knees. We can push our hips forward and stack them, and then we can march top leg forward. That's fine. So we will go through those 3 exercises 5 times, okay, with no rest between exercises and sets. That doesn't mean you need to rush through the exercises or the reps. Okay, you can go from one to the other. If you need a 10-second breather, 20-second breather, fine. Then once we're done our 5 sets, we'll go to our interval work for today. The intent is to work at a comfortably hard pace between these intervals. So the way it works, it's an every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. So each interval is 60 seconds long. The amount of work you're doing is 40 seconds. The amount of rest you have is 20 seconds. So our first interval, we will be doing 40 seconds of as many reps of a one-arm dumbbell hang squat clean. And so if you are working with a barbell, you're just going to do a hang squat clean. If you are working with a dumbbell with one arm, you're going to alternate arms. So that movement looks like the following. You will bring the dumbbell up to your waist, bend your hips and your knees, come into a squat, switch arms, and alternate until 40 seconds is up. So key points of performance: dumbbell starts in the hang position, hips go below parallel as the dumbbell rests on the shoulder, and then you come back up to full extension, bring the dumbbell back to the hang position, switch arms, and repeat. So what we're really going to need to make sure we do is we're dynamic in our legs, to make sure our legs are doing most of the work versus just curling the dumbbell with our arm. After 40 seconds of work, we're going to rest 20 seconds, go into our next interval, which is 40 seconds of as many shuttle run reps as you can do. So you're going to create a 10 to 15 yard shuttle run distance between object A and object B. Each rep is each length. So 1 rep, 2 rep, 3 rep, 4 rep, etc. Okay? Shuttle running back and forth. If you don't have space for a shuttle run, it's too cold outside or weather doesn't permit, we can come inside and we can row or bike.
Okay.
Probably not do burpees because of yesterday, but we'll see. You can also jump rope. That's fine too. So again, same thing, just like interval number 1, we're working for 40 seconds in both places. You're accumulating as many reps as you can. Your score at the end of all 10 minutes is your total number of reps for each movement. So you're going to have one big number at the end. Okay. So that is today's workout. See if you can get outside. Hopefully it's not too cold, and we will see you on the Zoom calls. Have fun.